Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Krishna. Today I'm gonna show you how to manipulate text in MS Excel. So I'm gonna use these four functions and I'm gonna write some complex, rather practical examples to extract text information from a bigger text. Alright, let's start with this example. So the first example is extracting a pin code from or a zip code. Okay, extracting a zip code from address text. So these are the randomly generated address. In fact, this is fake. All right. So I want the 5-digit number that appears at the end of the line. So here it's very easy because it appears at the end of the line. All I have to do is extract the right portion with number of characters. So the formula is very simple. Right, you can see it here. Okay, the input values b2 and extract last 5 characters. That means remaining last characters of the line will be our zip code. Okay, that is about extracting a zip code using the right function RGST. Okay, the next thing is extracting the door number. So here you cannot predetermine the number of characters because it differs. So as in the first case it's 4 letters, but in the second case it's 2, and in the last it's just 1 character. So you don't know how many letters in the each line, how many characters in the each line. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna use a bit complex formula. So I will use find along with the left function. So let's start with left. Okay, I will first write the find function. So the find function is to identify the first space and extract the remaining character to the left. So that means in this intention is to extract these 4 characters. So how do I do that? So I simply find the first space character and then extract the remaining characters from left to that of the space. Okay, let me write this section first. Equal to find. Okay, with the text, I'm trying to find a space here, right? Okay, and within the text, so I'm gonna close this. What this does is it will give me the position of the first space. Okay, so that means at 5th position I see a first space. So I've got the number of characters to extract. So now I will use the left function. I can do this with a mid as well, but let me show this with a left function. So left of input string, that's b7, comma number of characters. So the number of characters will be the output of the find function. Okay, I'm gonna close this as is. Okay, there is one more correction here. Let me show you. Okay, so in this text I have a space character as well because I have I have inputted number of characters to extract as 5. That means space is also included in this. So what now I'm going to do is I'm going to reduce 1 character from this value. Okay, this is perfect. So copy this, right? So let me change this value. Just here. Okay, so this is as expected. So let me show this function with okay. So the find will be same. It's equal to find a space and then a string. Right? This will give me a 5th position. So mid will be my next function. Okay, mid of this text. Starting position will be 0. I'm not sure whether it will start with 0 or 1. Let me start with 1 and then 5. So the 5 will be output of this find function. Yes. So remember the mid will start, the mid function has 3 parameters. Okay, the starting position and the number of characters. So the number of characters will be the output of find function and the starting position will be by default 1. So this is how I get the first word. Okay, so moving on, I'm going to extract. Okay, this is bit trickier. As you can see here, I have this text and I have to extract the numerical value from the string. So the numerical value is present in between the text. As you can see here in the first example, I have this $100 in between the text. So I need to extract this $100. So I have to write bit complex formula here. So the formula will be to find the position of the dollar. So in this case, I'm going to find the position of the dollar. That's, I think, 5. Okay, 7, I think here. So from there, I will have to find the first space. So from dollar, I will traverse through the text towards the right and I will find the first space. Okay, for simplicity, I have split the formula into 3. Okay, the first one is to find the dollar and the second one is to find the first space after the dollar, and the final function or formula is to construct the or extract the value using these two indexes. Okay, so this is clear now. So in this example, the dollar appears at the position 7. Okay, this is end index. That means how many characters after dollar the space character appears. So what I have done is find dollar. So I have used find function twice. The first one is to find the dollar. Okay, and the second one is to find space. Okay, you can evaluate this function if you want. So go to formula. Now I have to press there. Evaluate. All right. So the innermost will be evaluated first. Okay. So the value is 7. The first find command will return value 7. That is the start index of a first dollar character. Okay, and then evaluate still. It gives me 11. That means this space. Okay, can I show you? The first space after the dollar is at position 7. So I'm gonna construct a formula to extract using these two values. So this is my starting index and this is my end index. That means I cannot use directly the 11 value, but I have to minus 7 from the 11. So I will get the number of characters I have to extract. So that is what I have used here. All right, so I have used mid of the text. Okay, let's evaluate. Okay, so the B13 is my input value, that is the string. Okay, and the starting number is this one, C13, and the number of characters is D13 minus C13. That means 11 minus 7. This is the value, these many number of characters I have to extract, that is 4. So this is a bit complex, so I have split that into 3 columns. You can of course put everything together, but you will have to write too many find functions. See, because I have used this here once, here twice, and here once. So in total, you have to use 5 find command. All right. So to avoid that, I mean, if you understand, you can write, but to make you understand, I have made it, in a simple format in 3 columns, 3 separate formulas. Okay, in the second example, I have this dollar sign at the position 19, and the first space at the 21st position. So by manipulating the make function, I will get the value. Similarly, here it's the dollar sign is at. Okay, let me introduce some more thing here. Right, so exchanges. So here the dollar sign appears at the position 13, and the first space appears at position 16. So the final value is 50. So this is how you calculate the or extract the text or a string within a string, which appears anywhere in the string, and you don't know where exactly it appears. Okay, so this is a formula I have written. Okay, so moving on, this is to extract a name from a list of names which appears, which is clubbed with some other in string values. So in this case, of course, this is a simple example. You might have a different situation when you have to apply your formula. So in my case, I have this name along with the department name. The department name appears within the parenthesis. So parenthesis key for me here to extract the names. So what I have done here is, we'll find the first parenthesis. Okay, and I'll find the number of, or I will find the position of the first parenthesis and extract whatever text appears left to the first parenthesis. Okay, that means, so the character first parenthesis appears at this position. This is my formula. Let me evaluate. Okay, the find command returns 12. So I am actually deducting 1. Reducing that by 1. That is because the 12th position is the parenthesis itself. So I don't want that parenthesis. So I'm reducing that by 1. So ideally, I am extracting the string using the left function up to the 11th character. All right. So in a simple way, I'm finding the first parenthesis position and extracting the string appearing left to that parenthesis. Okay, you can clearly see here, but it may be a bit confusing. So if you really want to evaluate, you can use this option, evaluate function. So what it does is, so when you click evaluate, the first underlined thing will be evaluated. So it's now B21, right? So it's just a reference. If I say evaluate, the actual value of B21 will appear, right? That's a name input string. So the next underlined thing is again B21. That's input for the find command. So again, that's evaluated. Now it will evaluate the entire find command. Okay, so that will return 10, sorry, in this case it's 12, right? So the output of the find command is 10, and now it is evaluating 10 minus 1, that will be 9. Okay, so the final step will evaluate the entire output of left command. So now ideally I have a function left with info string as Chris J with the department name, and it says extract up to 9th character from this input. So if I evaluate, I will get Krish J, right? So I'm going to close this. So friends, this is how you can apply combination of Excel functions to manipulate the string in Excel. Of course, you can write bit complex ones. This is to make you understand how to use different combinations of the built-in functions. And of course, you can write your own customized function. It's called user-defined function. So that's it for now. I'm gonna come up with a date manipulation in my next video. Until then, stay tuned. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe and share it to your friends. It might be helpful for them. Thank you.